At 19 years old, IShowSpeed was not thinking about money. Not taxes, not investments, not wealth building. He was just trying to get people to stay. One more second, one more clip, one more reaction. But without realizing it, he was already inside a system that turns attention into money. And once that system activates, nothing stays simple anymore. Because attention is not just entertainment. It is financial infrastructure. Every second someone watches you has value. Advertisers pay for it, platforms measure it, brands track it, and governments tax it. This is where Speed's world quietly connects to a much larger system, the financial system. At first, he is just a teenager streaming. No business structure, no financial planning, no tax strategy, no understanding of income diversification, just viral moments. But in the background, money starts flowing, not directly to him as fame, but through systems built around attention, ad revenue, brand deals, platform payouts, merchandise sales, and digital monetization channels. This is where modern creators transform into businesses. But here is the part nobody explains. Income is only the beginning, because once money enters the system, everything becomes financial. Taxes appear, and taxes change behavior. Suddenly, income is no longer just income. It is taxable income, and without proper structure, a large percentage disappears immediately. This is why creators who grow fast often struggle later, because money without structure creates pressure, and pressure creates mistakes. Some spend aggressively. Luxury cars, designer brands, expensive lifestyles. Not because they understand wealth, but because attention feels permanent. But it is not. Attention is volatile. It rises fast and disappears even faster. Which is why real financial systems matter. Investments, stock market exposure, long-term portfolios, crypto positions, real estate assets, rental income strategies, mortgage leverage, insurance protection systems, debt management structures. These are not optional in long-term wealth. They are required, but most young creators don't think this way because their economy is emotional, not structural. Speed operates in a world where money arrives through attention spikes. One viral moment can generate thousands, then millions, then nothing again. That unpredictability creates a dangerous illusion that income will always stay the same. But in reality, attention behaves like a fluctuating asset. Just like stocks, just like crypto, it corrects. And if there is no financial planning, the system becomes unstable. This is where real financial intelligence begins, not in earning money, but in protecting it. Tax planning becomes critical, because high income without tax structure leads to loss. Investments become necessary, because idle money loses value over time. Inflation reduces purchasing power, and lifestyle inflation destroys long-term stability, especially in a world of social media luxury. Luxury homes, luxury lifestyles, luxury expectations, everything online looks permanent. But financially, nothing is permanent without structure. Speed's world represents something larger than fame. It represents the transition from traditional money systems to attention-based economies, where income is no longer tied to job titles, but to visibility. And visibility is unpredictable, which is why financial diversification becomes essential. Real estate provides stability. Stocks provide growth. Crypto provides volatility exposure. Insurance provides protection. Debt, when managed correctly, becomes leverage, but unmanaged debt becomes collapse. This is the dual reality of modern money, opportunity and risk, existing at the same time. And creators like Speed sit directly inside this system because their income is not fixed. It is dynamic, emotion-driven, algorithm-driven, which makes financial discipline even more important. Because without discipline, attention can build wealth quickly and destroy it even faster. But there is another layer. Because money is not the final goal of attention. Control is. Control over audience, control over distribution, control over narrative, control over visibility, and in the modern internet economy, control is power. This is why companies invest in creators, not because of personality, but because of access to attention. Millions of people watching at once. That level of engagement is more powerful than traditional advertising systems and more profitable. This is why influencer economy is growing faster than traditional media, because it bypasses institutions and connects directly to human emotion. Speed exists in the center of this transformation. He is not just a creator, he is part of a new financial model where personality generates income and attention replaces traditional marketing. But beneath all of this, there is a hidden truth. Most people only see success. They don't see structure. They don't see taxes. They don't see investments. They don't see financial planning. They don't see risk management. They only see viral moments. But wealth is not built in moments, it is built in systems. Systems that survive after attention fades. Because attention always fades, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly, but it always changes. And that is why the most important question in the modern economy is not, how do I become famous? It is, what happens to my money when attention disappears? Because in a world built on attention, the real winners are not the most viral, they are the most structured. And Speed's story is not just about internet fame. It is about the new reality of money itself, where attention creates income, but structure creates wealth. And only those who understand both can survive the system they are entering.